for Dr. Jill Stein if I could, because I align with her with a lot of things. I align with her on a lot of things. I have met her a couple of times. We talk when we can. She come on the show. Uh, she's a great candidate. I can't lie. She got some great views. I think that she's a closet communist. I'm a communist, so I have no complaints. But I think she's a closet communist. But she's running on socialism, so she won't scare the whites away.
So quick, I have a question. Like, what about Cornel West? Are you cool with him?
We was until you called us slaves.
Oh, when did you do that?
When we pushed back on him, and on the show we had pushed back on what the fuck did he say? It was something so stupid that we was trying to coach him behind the scenes on, and he just didn't want to learn. You can't teach your old dog new tricks, and that's basically what he was showing us. Then we said, "Oh, you guys are on the Jimmy Dore plantation and whatnot." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, Marjorie Kimberly been on the show more than Jimmy Dore. Why you don't say that we on her plantation? Why you don't say that? You know what I'm saying? Like all these Green Party candidates coming on our show, all these union reps and nurses and whatnot. Why you not saying we're a part of their plantation? Because you got to make it look bad. You got to make us look bad as much as possible to get your point across. But dude, like, I've been all around this country, man. I fed thousands of people. I put clothes on thousands of people's backs. Like, there's nothing that you can tell me. There's no way you can make me feel bad when you have been here for decades. You are an old man, old enough to be my grandfather, and you have done nothing with your life besides gotten rich, besides gotten notoriety for your own name. You don't have a party of your own. You had to join the People's Party. Then you dropped out of there, join the Green Party. You dropped out of there, go independent. You don't know where you supposed to be because you never built any foundation. You never built any structure. So that's why I don't take Dr. Cornel West serious, especially as another black man in America who has been, like, you're supposed to be dead by now. You're supposed to be dead right now. Your work's supposed to be so heavy that we're supposed to be talking about you in the past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Black radicals don't live that long, and this is how I know that he's a part of whatever. He's a part of something. But black men who speak the truth don't get to live that long. I probably only got 10 more years that they probably will give me. Probably, if they don't kill me when I go to jail. So, but these are the things that I know that's going to come with this lifestyle. But if you are still alive at 60, 70 years old, telling the younger generations what we should do when you never led a revolution, let alone a movement yourself, you can't tell me shit, because I got hundreds of people in my party right now. And I did that all of word of mouth. I did that all on my own, But where can you fall back on? Where's the people that you can fall back on? This is why I don't trust Dr. Cornel West with my vote. I don't trust, because all he's going to do is give him to Kamala Harris. He's gonna end up bowing out in some way, giving it to Kamala Harris. I feel like he's gonna bow out to Kamala Harris before he bow out to Dr. Jill Stein. He keep calling her a white supremacist. Like, where's the, like, show us a text message when she calling you a nigger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Show us the text message when she said, "I don't really believe in reparations. I'm just playing these niggas." You know what I'm saying? Show me that shit. But don't just say, "Oh, well, she's a white supremacist," and just go on with the next. Hold on, whoa, slow down there. How is she a white? I don't want to, endorse or support a white supremacist. Can you break that down? Oh, no. You just another black nigga who refused to. You an old black nigga who refused to listen and refused to learn. And I can't build a coalition like that. We can't build a coalition like that. You think you're the leader. You're not the leader. We are the leaders. This is our generations now. You're going to die pretty soon. Even the things that you vote on won't affect your life. You're going to be dead before those things ever affect your life or your grandkids' life. You're not the fucking leader. You're not the voice. You're not the leader. You are the voice of this movement. You are the face of this movement, but you're not the leader of this movement.
You really should go vote for Jill Stein. You really should go check out early voting, because I think you've got some really good points. And I mean, I would hate for your voice to not be heard in the electoral process.
Oh yeah, my voice is gonna be heard. Period. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, but I didn't get no early ballot. None of that. I'm not even signed up. I'm not even registered to vote. So they probably like, I never voted a day in my life. So they probably like, yeah, fuck this nigga. We ain't wasting our time. So, and they see what I'm about. Michigan know what I do. You know, sometimes they have to, like, I build benches and stuff like that for the city, and they call themselves reimbursing me and giving me $250 for the 5 benches that I built for for one corner. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh man.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you. I'm gonna go and do the next call. Is that cool?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'm on the show right now. So actually, you might hear yourself if you check out Revolutionary Blackout. I'm at the beginning of the show. We 6 minutes in right now. You call as soon as I went live. So the people can hear you right now. Revolutionary Blackout.
Blackout, got it.
Yep.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yep. Revolutionary Blackout Network, I should say.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Welcome to Rome's Rebellion, you fucking freaky frogs. How y'all doing? I've been so busy. You see, I ain't even shave. Look how rough. Look how rough I look. Look at my rough. No hairline, no haircut. I've been in the library for the last 2 weeks, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie. A nigga is tired, man. I'm tired. Like, I've been doing so much in this damn library. I was doing like the shit that y'all, I can't show too much because people, the last time I did something like that, people called the city on me because I had mold in the building and shit like that, and I was scrambling. But I've been working on the piping, I've been working on the plumbing. I don't know if you guys have tuned in to my Twitter, but I've been working on the floor. Shout out to Benjamin Netanyahu, he got me a vacuum. Shout out to him for that. BB bought me a vacuum. It was a couple of comrades that donated, and we did a giveaway. Somebody had donated, one of my comrades had donated a dryer, a stove, a refrigerator, and a barbecue pit. And I was like, you know what? Even though I only got $40 in my pocket, I feel good. I got $40, and I was like, you know what? Let's get this shit away. Let's just give it away, because you know what? I'm probably gonna spend this shit on weed or fucking cigarettes or whatever the fuck. Let's just get this shit away, right? Because there's a lot of homeless people that walk past my building. There's a lot of people with mental issues. There's a lot of poor people that live on the same block that my building is on. And I was pulling over cars like, hey, come get this shit. They like, oh, I ain't got no money. I'm like, it's free. We talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, what this gonna be? I'm like, you know, we're gonna have a library for the people. We're gonna have a wood shop class. You try to do your own taxes. Just trying to get to know the neighborhood and shit like that. Everybody was welcome arms, man. I even stopped some young niggas from hitting the lick. I knew what they was about to do because they was running through the fucking alley. And I said, hey, before y'all do that, come here. I was like, y'all niggas about to go break in the house, one of y'all. No. I said, why the fuck y'all going through an alley? The alley not even fucking clean, my nigga. Like, this is Detroit. The alley's not clean here. You can't just walk through an alley, bro. What you doing? Like, before y'all do that, come put some food in your stomach, because you will never do nothing right with an empty stomach. Or you won't get away on an empty stomach because you ain't gonna be thinking correctly. So, but man, it was good, man. I feel good because oh yeah, we got a refrigerator that's not full of fucking that fucking mud, that the drywall dust. We got a refrigerator that's not full of drywall dust that I can actually clean out. Man, them niggas ain't gonna avoid. They're not gonna invite no Black Panthers because Black Panthers is gonna tell them to show solidarity with the Palestinians. They're gonna tell them to show solidarity with the Palestinians. That's why they're not welcome. Oh shit! Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find some of this shit. Yeah, but shout out to the Black Panthers. They still alive and well. I gotta call Chairman Fred Hampton pretty soon because we're gonna have something coming up, and I'm gonna have him. I'm trying to get him in my next movie, and we're gonna talk about the whole Fred Hampton leftist thing, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get his story, his part of the story out without all these lame ass niggas on the internet talking for him, and you know what I'm saying? Our missteps, his miscalculations on what we were actually doing, and okay, I think I found one. Yeah, man, I seen it. I ain't gonna lie, that shit turned me off, man. I told the team I don't know if I'm gonna vote. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna vote. And I was just talking to Worker Strike Back at the beginning of the show. I don't know, man. Like Rudolph really pissed me off, bro. He really pissed me off. All he had to do was say shut. All he had to do was shut the fuck up, look pretty, and shut the fuck up. And I know, coming from another black man, it's like, dude, why would you say that? But sometimes it's best to just shut the fuck up and just let the shit play. You had the shit in your hands. You had left Twitter in your hands. You know how hard it is to get them to agree on something? They don't even agree with each other on how to accept or read theory. You had them all in one bunch getting along, said, you know what? Yeah, these are the lesser of the evils. And all you had to do was look pretty, lift some weights, and shut the fuck up. God damn, just shut the fuck up, bro. But I wouldn't have been no better as a VP. Niggas would have been mad as fuck at me if I was VP. Thank you for the $100. Take care of yourself too. Appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, because RBN checks is coming up pretty soon. I need that. But if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor on Cash App, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor. I got a lot of things coming up, and I got a lot of bills that I need to pay that just not going to fucking cut it. I got bills to pay at the library, and I'm stacking up $500 because I need a dumpster, and I need to pay AJ $100 to help me throw everything, the rest of that stuff that's in the building. Because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I couldn't show you guys that's inside the building because the people, nosy ass haters, going to call the boys on me again. They're going to call the city on me again. And I already got in touch with the city about them leaving that notice on my building. I got rid of all the trees, all the trash. I fixed what they told me to fix. The only thing I didn't do was take down that big ass sign. And that's going to cost me about $2,000 to take down a sign and move it to another place. But the good thing about that is that don't have to come out of my pocket. So for right now, I'm raising $500 for a dumpster and $100 to pay AJ. So if you can, donate to Tour for the Poor. That's on Cash App, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor, all lowercase. We're working on a couple of things. Oh, shit, and I need some more plywood. I'm sorry. I need some plywood and I need some drywall. Well, whatever y'all give, I'm more than grateful. I can't be, beggars can't be choosy. So I'm gonna work on one thing. If you guys want to donate to the library, I'm gonna be back at the library in 3 more days, and then I'm coming back here. I'm gonna do another show, and I'm going back to the library for another week because my kids will be in Florida. My kids and my girlfriend are gonna be in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I have. You know what I was gonna do with my time? Helicopter. Just walk around the house naked. Like, Pops, nigga. It's my house. I pay the motherfucking bills here. Helicopter. Oh my God, dude. I love you more. All right, let me show you all this shit. Let's see if this is the original.
Okay, so far so good.
I'm trying to find. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. Wow, where the fuck is my? Where the fuck is my lives? How do you find your lives? I think this is it. Damn it, no. I fucking suck. I need a fucking producer, man. And this motherfucker here, boy, I'm gonna sock the shit out of his ass. Call Sabby that fucking bullshit, man. I couldn't believe that shit. And these motherfuckers, they have so much bravado over the internet. Like, bro, you wouldn't have said that shit in real life, though. Sabby would have beat your fucking ass. Do you know how strong Sabby legs is, bro? She kicking up 300 something pounds. Where her fucking legs. She would have kicked that man's teeth in his fucking neck. I love you, Fiona. Wow, I really can't find this fucking live. That is crazy. I know I went live. Well, anyways, I'm gonna show y'all what I have done so far. That was in the basement. That's when I was working on the pipes. I don't know why it's not showing. Like, what the fuck? AJ made dinner. Hey, look up there, look up there. It's Miles.
Okay, so far so good. Didn't take us this long to get here.
It took me about an hour to do this. Really, I was being lazy. I could have did that shit quicker, but I was just being lazy, and I ain't have no knee pads at the building.
So good. Didn't take us this long to get here. But we is running out of tarp, so I'm throwing up a fundraiser to get one more roll of tarp because that's not going to do it. I got to put some of that stuff in the bathroom, but it's looking good so far. So whoever can help us out, please do so. We need money for
my carpet
water
is.
because I'm Aquaman, and water is your best friend. No, but real shit, we need water, cleaning supplies, and some more tarp. So I say I'll do that's $75 because the tarp only like 40 something. Cleaning supplies gonna be like $5 each or some shit like that. Water is $6. So we don't need much, just a little help.
And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like sometimes that shit be pissing me off because when one thing go like that floor is so fucking jacked up that I had to use shims, as you can see on the floor. I had to use shims, I had to use fucking all types of boards and to make it look like it was even, like the people, like it was a hole in the roof that made that wood so uneven. It's like going down like this. So I had to prop it back up and make it look good. You know, it's strong, but man, that shit is no joke, man.
Gifts, gifts, donations, gifts, donations, gifts. It's a little on the rusty side, but what I'm gonna do a barbecue. Somebody just donated this barbecue to me, these stoves, a new refrigerator, and a dryer. So I'm gonna do a giveaway. Free hot dogs, free patties. Fuck it. I don't even think we need that much. Probably need like $100 to get all the shit. Cause this is save a lot down the street. We can buy a whole bunch of hot dogs, whole bunch of sausages, and we'll pass them out to the block. We'll knock on niggas' doors. We have a big ass sign out here that say free. We'll pull over cars. But yeah, donation.
If y'all don't know what that donations gift shit about, look up Dr. Umar Johnson donations gifts. That's when we wanted to go get this shit. We got the grill going. Can't play that on here. Hell yeah, a couple of people came out. We was feeding dogs. Y'all know I'm not even a dog person, but shit, I like feeding things and people. Feeding kids. But yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice. Hold on, what they say? You talking crap about Sabby. Man, Dr. fucking Sheba? I forgot his fucking name. Ask your kids to be the producers on the internet. Man, these motherfuckers. I asked my son. He just so bored. He's not really into the politics right now. You know, he'd get so bored he probably fall fucking asleep. Like, what is they talking about? Like, right, just trying to get that 5% or whatever to get more public funds and get in debates. Yeah. Great and small. Oh yeah. That dude the size of that dog the size of Connie. Connie is bigger than that dog. Connie is way bigger than that damn dog. Connie is bigger than that damn dog. Trust me, believe that. That was whew. But yeah, when I get back to the building, I want to be able to get me a dumpster there because I have a lot of stuff I need to throw away. I need to work on the basements. Like the basement has flooded. Both of them has flooded. It's not flooded to where it's the whole basement is taken over by the water. It's just a small enough puddle to create some damage. And damage it did do because I haven't been there in months since I got into it with the police. And when I went back there, I'm like, holy fuck. So I got to get, damn it. The plumber. I need $200 for a plumber. You know what? I ain't going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to throw out everything. Damn. I'm going to throw out everything. I'm going to do the pipes. And then I'm going to work on getting that water out the basement, I guess. Because when I put the pipe in, it's going to get water anyway. It's going to get water all down there. It's going to be, yeah. So, all right, let's get on with the story. They almost killed BB, y'all. They almost killed BB. And do you know how great it would have been? So, all right, man, it would have been a great day if they would have killed BB. I mean, the whole world would have been rejoicing. The whole world would have been rejoicing, you guys. I swear, like, you see how we were just acting when they killed the leader of Hamas. If they would have killed BB today, People would have been out in the streets celebrating. They would have had to put the police out there. People would have been getting drunk on the streets, probably fucking each other. People would have been out on the streets, literally celebrating this man's death. And we are this close. We are so close to seeing this man's death. America knows it. Even he know it. A lot of these so-called leaders are about to get wiped out. Even Kamala Harris told Zelensky, "Hey, pick your successor in case you're killed." I forgot to report on that story, but yes, Kamala Harris told Zelensky, "Pick your successor just in case you're killed." They about to Osama his ass. They about to Osama his ass. Let me share this story with you guys.
Lebanon to return the Benjamin Netanyahu invaded South Lebanon to return the settlers back home. Instead, Benjamin Netanyahu has become displaced himself now too. Lebanon struck Benjamin Netanyahu's residence in occupied Palestine today, and now he cannot return to his home. This was a message to Benjamin Netanyahu from Lebanon that they're after him. This was the drone that struck Benjamin Netanyahu's house. You can see it clearly past the IUF helicopter. It's like, oh, hello, I'm right here. Catch me.
Dog, trolling. America really think they have. Americans are so fucking dumb, bro. They think that we have all this tech, this top technology. They think that we are better than every other military. They are trolling you. They are trolling you with the weapons that you gave these people. Didn't we just share? Didn't we just send a fucking anti-drone craft over there? What is it called? Tariff, whatever the fuck it's called. TAARF, whatever the fuck. Costs what? A couple of $100 million, and it takes 100 fucking people to make it work. Dog, you guys not fucking with these people. They said they have weapons greater than in nukes. You guys are out of your mind if you think that you are on the same level of Lebanon, Hezbollah, or even shit. Dare I say it? Fuck it, Hamas. Because once you guys start to get your asses kicked, you start to run, you start to revolt, you start to tell your captains and your lieutenants that you're not fighting anymore. They live and die for this type of shit. They are born ready. They born ready for this type of shit.
Me if you can. Oh, what a morning. I guess it wasn't worth it invading South Lebanon, huh? Now the resistance in Lebanon today launched watermelons toward the north, and they're escalating matters just like they stated a couple of days ago when they said that they're going to be escalating. And now we're seeing this serious escalation after they struck Benjamin Netanyahu's house, and they're ready to go all out, and they're not showing any more restraint. I mean, don't be mad at me. Your settlers have been kicked out of the north. Blame Benjamin Netanyahu, who's sending people's sons and daughters into a battlefield they cannot win a fight in.
They cannot win this fight. And I don't know what go through these people's minds thinking that they can win against people who are born to kill you. Like, these people are born to freaking kill you, man. So I don't think that y'all get that y'all actually fighting real soldiers, and not like you guys think the soldiers are like you. No, you guys are college students who needed, you know what I'm saying, somebody to pay your fucking loans. You're not a warrior. You're not a warrior. You weren't born into encampment. You weren't ghetto. You are not a fucking warrior. You are a college student looking for somebody to pay your damn bills. You're not going to win against these people. And if you feel like you could, I encourage every American that's active duty right now. I encourage every last one of you to go over there and try. I encourage all of you to go over there and try. But don't cry when you come back without an arm, without a leg. Don't cry and say, "Oh, I fought for this country." No, you didn't. Because at this point, you know you're not fighting for this country. You're not fighting for me. You're not fighting for my brothers and sisters. You're literally fighting for imperialism. And you know this. Damn, where's her finance at? My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to find this video. I don't know where the fuck that shit been at. Wow, I can't believe I don't see it. What y'all think? Y'all think America gonna win? I can't even say that shit. I can't even say that shit with a straight face. Y'all think NATO and America gonna win these wars, man? We are so stretched thin. We are so stretched thin. I'm sorry. We are so stretched thin. We're gonna have to be fighting China, Russia, North Korea, parts of Africa. Yes, you heard me. We are still colonizing Africa. We are helping the French try to overthrow these African leaders who has nationalized their goods. We are so spread thin, and our military is so fucking weak. It's so full of weak people. Disability check. I got a YouTube warning last night. I can see you. They never could afford it. They never could afford it. With all the money laundering going in, with all the money laundering going on in the military, in the U.S. military, there's no way that they can actually afford to go to war on. First of all, they can't even whoop Russia's ass. Before North Korea came in, before China came in, they was having a hard time with Russia. NATO as a collective was having a hard time with Russia. You think we're going to be able to take on Russia, China, the DPRK, parts of Africa, South America? Cuba is about to join BRICS. You guys are... it's sad to say it, but shit. You know, like the 800 military bases. I take that shit as America having 800 military bases is like a man telling you he has a big penis and he's just trying to have a dick measuring contest. Because in all reality, the empire don't even need that many fucking military bases, and they won't even have control over a lot of these military bases if there was a full-fledged war. China is damn sure taking over a couple of those bases. Russia is going to take care of a couple of those bases. Yemen is going to blow up a couple of those bases. That's just a dick measuring contest. You guys want, like, if we wanted it done, if we wanted you done, we don't need to show you that, hey, we have the power to do it. We would just do it. And that's what America do. They try to fucking scare you with, hey, look at all these military bases. Look at all this. Look at all that. Like, nigga, I got drones that can reach you in 12 minutes from where I'm sitting at. From across the fucking world. I got drones that can reach you at Mach 5, Mach 8 speeds with a nuke attached to it. And you won't even be able to, you can't even retaliate. That's how fast we can get you guys going. But because you guys put so much money here, you think it's all good. You think you're the strongest. That don't show strength. It show more weakness, if anything. You have to spread yourself thin to show that you are the toughest. You have the most. No, you're not, man. No, you're not. I put any American soldier against a soldier in a DPRK any day. Give me your best American snipers against any fucking DPRK soldier. You're gonna lose because they was born to kill you. Y'all went over there, got y'all asses whooped by in Vietnam. Y'all got your asses whooped in the Middle East. You're gonna continue to get your asses whooped. Y'all niggas is weak. But like I was saying earlier, BB almost died. And I believe that his time is coming sooner than we would expect, because these are warning shots. And I believe that Lebanon actually knew where he was at the time, because a couple of months before this war even started between these two, they had showed us the ins and out of northern Palestine, occupied Palestine. They showed us their military bases. They showed us where the bunkers was at. They showed us the Iron Dome. So I really believe that they know exactly where BB is hiding. They just letting him know, hey, your time is coming. You have nowhere else to run. You know what I'm saying? They boxing a man in the corner. So now you can't run back home. Now you can't go back to northern occupied Palestine. Now you can't go to southern occupied Palestine. He's been closed in. And time is ticking. Time is fucking ticking. Nobody thinks about how much of that military budget goes directly into the pockets of CEOs of Raytheon, Lockheed, Boeing, etc. Right. It's just money laundering. Do you think we really need that much money to maintain these militaries? What off the wall technology has they created? What technology is here for us to be like, yeah, that justifies the trillions and trillions of dollars a year that we put into the military? Hey, how y'all doing? Let me find this other story. But man, it would have been so beautiful to have this day. We just lost a great leader, a man who died doing what he loved. A man who died doing what he loved. We lost a great leader, and this would have been a great day to lose a motherfucking war criminal. This would have been a great day, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bummed out, but it is good to see, that his time is ticking. He only has so much. He only has so many places that he can go, and in a little while, he's gonna have to move to America and probably go live with his son in Miami, because occupied Palestine just isn't safe for these people anymore. And if you have been keeping up, the settlers are trying to leave. And the forces, the police force and the military forces is trying to keep them at bay, trying to tell them that they can't leave, telling them that, hey, you got to stay here. There's no fly zone. There's a no-fly zone here. Go back to the bunkers. Somebody said, go back to Philly. Shit, don't even go back to Philly. Go to hell. I mean, I don't even believe in hell. But what that nigga Joe Biden said about Israel, shit, if there isn't no hell, we need to make one for them. If there isn't no hell, we need to make one for them. Straight up, because I don't want these people in America. I don't want them around our people. You seen you remember that little boy getting his fucking throat slashed? Now was another little brown girl who's got her fucking throat slashed by another white supremacist, and they trying to say, oh, he was off his rocker. He wasn't mentally there. And they let him off on a $2 million bond. You see how they treat their people. They rape Palestinians there. They rape their own children there at a high, at a rate that'll blow your fucking mind. They rape their own children. I don't want them around mine. They can stay there and die. And there was a story, I think this was New York. I gotta check, I gotta fact check me on this, but it was an IDF soldier that came over here who had recorded some of his war crimes. And a lot of people was upset that the United States let him come over here. So they arrested him and he got charged with his war crimes. Will they stick? I doubt it. But it's good to see that the people is holding these people accountable. It's good to see that the American people remember these people for what they have done. Now, I can say better late than never because I remember American soldiers taking pictures of their war crimes, but nobody ever said anything about locking them up. They was torturing people out there in the Middle East, like they still are today. They was torturing people during the Bush administration. Took pictures of them. Yeah, I know you remember that. I know you remember this. I know you remember this. I know you remember that. Where are those people today? Our goals right now should be to find every last one of these motherfuckers, whether they are dual citizens with Israel and America, or whether they are American citizens that served in the military, and we need to be done with them. We need to do something with these people before they do something to our people. These are dangerous minds to leave unattended. They are part of your yoga classes. They are part of your gyms. They go to the same churches. They live in the same neighborhoods. You will never know, but they are a fucking war criminal. And it's time for us to look around and see who's really around us. See who's, teaching our kids. Matter of fact, I got another story about that. It was a teacher who was an ex-cop who just got fired for reenacting how George Floyd had got killed by the police and put his knee on another student's neck. These are the people who are around you every fucking day. Where the fuck is that story? I know I saved that story. Y'all got me fucked up. They Oh shit. Okay. Found it. I'm about to share the story with you guys now.
Charging against a substitute teacher in Minnesota. He's accused of putting a student on the floor in front of the class and reenacting the murder of George Floyd.
This substitute teacher is actually an off-duty police officer. Students at this high school
He's off-duty.
Our affiliate Care News that in the reenacting of George Floyd's murder, he was trying to prove that the restraint used was actually not what killed him. Mind you, this is about 20 miles from where George Floyd was killed. Over the course of a number of English classes, students say that he put another student on the ground and twisted their arm behind their back, that he told sexist jokes, described sexual assault crimes in explicit detail. In another case, he said that police would make the best criminals because they know how to get away with stuff. You notice from those images we saw that that student on the ground was a Black student in such proximity to where George Floyd was killed. And so this entire community is in an uproar. The school district immediately trespassed him from the school. He's no longer allowed on school property. But again, he's a police officer in the neighboring state. He's been placed on administrative duty.
So like I said, these people are all around you. They are everywhere. They are chameleons until they open up their fucking mouths. They are chameleons until they open up their fucking mouths. Taught high school history from a Marxist perspective, got away with it, retired 4 years ago. I don't think I'll be so lucky today. I don't think so either. But I'm glad you did what you had to do, because we need more people like you. We definitely need more people like you. And it's just sad that our people have to go through this, this mockery. You wasn't murdered, you wasn't this, you wasn't that, you wasn't this. They try to tell you what you have been through. They don't know this, man. They don't know what George Floyd was going through. They don't know if, like, the ins and outs. Like, we don't fucking know. But of course he's biased because he's a fucking white cracker ass cop. And have his knee on another black man. They better sue the fuck out of that school. They better sue the fuck out of that school and sue the fuck out of that department that put that cop in that school, and sue that motherfucking cop individually and take his pension. It's sad that we even have to do shit like that, but that's the only way that these people actually fucking learn, by taking away the little power that they thought they had. Can't believe this shit. I think they about to take down my video. Well, why is the cop allowed to substitute? Why is the cop allowed in a fucking building anyway? Cops been in our schools since the beginning of the motherfucker, especially in the black communities. It's a school to prison pipeline. They are making sure that they get their money's worth. They are making sure that they point out the troublemakers. They follow these kids home, whether they know it or not. They follow those kids home. They patrol the neighborhoods. They look for them when they on duty, or they might send their friends their way. Oh yeah, it's a school to prison pipeline. That's why that fucking cop is there, to make sure that school to prison pipeline stays. What can I say? Stay moving, stay oiled up, stay going. Keep the maintenance going on school to prison pipeline. Well, anyways, like I said, thank you for all 600 of you guys here. I am trying to get a dumpster at the library. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor, because I have so much shit to throw away in that library. It is not even funny. Molded stuff. I had a couch that cost over $2,000 that somebody had donated, and it is just ruined. I was going to use that money. I was going to sell the couch and use it for the library, but it's fucked up now. I can't even use it. So if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Cash App, Tour for the Poor. PayPal, Unholy Rome 6. Venmo, Tour for the Poor, all lowercase. If you can, please give what you can. I'm not asking for a lot, just probably $5, $10 from everybody that's here. That should do it. I mean, shit, if you can get that evidence in the courtroom and the unbiased judge, yeah. But let's move on to this next story. And thank you to everybody who's planning on donating. If you can't donate, I understand. Times is way too rough for me to be asking for money. So, I understand. But thank you guys. Even if you can't, I appreciate you. But I wanted to talk on this next story before I had to get up out of here about Donald Trump. And there's a lot of black people that's mad at Donald Trump because he said he was going to defund education in schools that teach about Black American culture. Somebody match Zarek, please. Somebody match Zarek that 20. Do it 20 for 20. But a lot of liberals are mad because Donald Trump said that he's gonna defund education in schools that teach about Black American culture and teach about slavery. And I just don't get why you are so mad. I don't understand why you are so mad. Why do you expect anybody else to teach your children about your people history? Matter of fact, I'll let me talk for myself. How about that? I just did a new video. It's up on TikTok. I'm pretty sure Zoa just put it up on Twitter. Shout out to Zoa. Zoa is love. Much love to Zoa. But this is what I have to say. So I see people mad that Trump said that he's going to defund schools that teach about slavery and Black American culture. But I want to ask you guys a question. When have we ever depended on these schools to teach the truth of history? When have we ever depended on these schools to teach us and our children, the same schools that taught us that Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas, the same schools that taught us that the colonizers and the Native Americans got along until one day it was just a big fight? These are the same schools that taught us that Africans sold each other, the same schools that taught us that Africans wanted to come here to work for free. When have we ever depended on these schools to teach us and our children the truth? See, the truth is, you can't sit here and learn these things from a 6 to an 8 hour period. It takes decades after decades after decades to learn all the atrocities that they have done during those multiple hundreds of years. The blackest of the blackest American, probably not even fully educated on these things. And you want these people who are funded by the government to teach your children the truth. You expect a government that's still using slave labor today, from Black people in the prison industrial complex to the migrant children who was in those shops. You want these people to learn the truth? You know what's going to happen if they actually teach these children the truth, that they are actually still slaves if they break certain man-made laws? They're going to revolt. This isn't a Trump thing. This goes way back to Ronald Reagan when he said he didn't want a smart proletarian. And that's exactly what he got. A bunch of dumbasses who think that the government gives a fuck about them, and they are dependent on them to teach their offspring. The same people who have slaves today, you thinking that they're going to tell the truth about your ancestors that were slaves yesterday. So here's a little secret I'm going to give to you. If you want your children and your loved ones to know about slavery and Black American culture, teach them your damn self. Stop depending on a country that was born in white supremacy through colonization. You think they will ever tell the truth? They won't even tell the truth about their self. Why would they give you the truth about you? Stay woke. Anybody disagree? Anybody disagree with what I said? Did I say anything wrong? Did I say anything wrong? We got a donation. Oh my God. You know I can't pronounce that. You know I can't pronounce that name. I'm going to try anyway. Abakan. LGBT. Thank you for the $5, comrade. I might have a fucking stroke trying to pronounce that name, but that name is that's unique. That's a unique name. I'm gonna screenshot that name because I gotta practice that. I gotta see what country that's from, because holy fuck. Thank you for the $5, comrade. You said close enough. Thank you, man. I tried, man. Zarek, thank you for the $20, family. I tried. Thank you for the $20. Nigerian, okay. That's probably what. Yeah, I can't. Alfredo, thank you for the $50. Oh man, thank you for the $50, man. I appreciate that. Because we need 400 and like some change for the dumpster. So that's let me see what y'all was saying. But thank you for the $50, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. If you can give, man, it's gonna be tough in that library. I'm telling you, because man, you know, it's just like everybody has a job now, you know, and it's hard to get people off of work to do these things. So I gotta remember, like I know how to build a house, but some shit you just don't do for a long time. You forget, you have to go back and, you know what I'm saying, get pointers and shit like that. But it's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to get that building together for the last year, and this just fucking sucks, man. But anyways, back to that video. Did I say anything that was wrong? Did I say anything that was wrong? If you want your children to know about slavery, Black American culture, you as a Black person, you have to tell them. Stop depending on other people to tell you the truth. Other people that has a noose around their neck and the government ready to pull the fucking latch on them. They can't tell your children the truth because their livelihood depends on lies. They have to teach our children lies in order to make it in this world. Why would we depend on these schools who has taught us up, who has set us up to be workers, instead of setting us up to be a part of the community, setting us up to be smart enough to actually understand politics? They don't even teach you guys politics. They ain't even teach you guys sex ed, and you want them to teach your children about slavery? They don't even teach sex ed. And you want them to teach your children about slavery. The reason why they don't teach about slavery is because slavery is still alive and well today. And if you tell them, like, hey, yeah, we abolished slavery, but you can still be one through the 14th Amendment, people are going to be looking like, well, maybe we should get rid of that fucking law. What kind of shit is that? Hold on. Somebody said they don't even teach the kids what communism is correctly, except false narratives. And being like capitalism is good. I got my education on both of them from people like Rome myself. Right. They don't even teach you guys that your favorite Black Panther, your favorite libertarian, not libertarian, I'm sorry, liberationist, abolish, you know what I'm saying? All these prison abolishers, they don't teach you that they was communists. They don't teach you that they was Marxist Leninists. They don't teach you that shit. Why are you dependent on people who thrive in white supremacy? And like I said, this isn't a Trump thing. This is nothing new. They've been defunding our schools. Detroit, when I was in grade school, they knocked down 48 schools here. 48. And that was just half of them. All of my schools are gone from when I was younger. All of them are gone. Dust. You have the power. You have the mind. You have this education. Since you know so much, do something. And it's bad enough the teachers don't even get paid to teach shit like that. Let alone, like, come on, man. You know how long it's gonna take to sit here and teach a child how slavery actually worked and how they are benefiting from it today? If we actually taught people how slavery actually worked, we wouldn't have white people saying, I never owned a slave. No white person alive right now is responsible for slavery. Yes, you do own slaves. Through your tax money, you own slaves. The slaves in Congo, the slaves in Sudan, shit, the slaves in Palestine, the slaves in America. Who's responsible for those? Who benefit off of that slavery? You. You benefit off of slavery to this fucking day. And even if it isn't shackleton slavery like we had it back in the fucking days, you still thrive off slavery. Because who's making your phones? Who's making your computers? Who's making your clothes? Who's bottling your water? Shit, who's making your fucking your electronic and your fucking license plates? Is it you? Who's picking your berries? Who's picking your vegetables? Who's cleaning who's cleaning these big ass buildings? You think it's just janitors? No. Who's working in these fast food restaurants? Who's putting out these wildfires? Huh? You telling me you don't benefit from slavery? That's a fucking lie. Because even me as a black man in America, I benefit from some type of slavery. So when all these white people saying nobody benefits from slavery, nobody has slavery. Yes, you do, and yes, we do. Yes, the fuck we do. And if we was to actually educate these people, they wouldn't be saying no dumbass shit like that today. And that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons why they didn't want a smart proletarian. Yeah, rented. How y'all think this shit works? How y'all think America actually works? You think you just go to work and you pay your contribute to society? Motherfucker, you barely got enough to feed you. You think you're actually putting into the economy? You think your little money is actually doing something for the economy? You know what keeps up the economy? Slavery, war, oil that we take from other countries, resources that we take from other countries, the slaves that we make out of other countries. Your little drip is like a fucking your water is like a drop to the fucking ocean. You're not holding up the economy. Your the two jobs that you working isn't doing nothing for the economy. That slave is that migrant children, those migrant children that's in those fucking factories. Those are the people that's holding up the economy. The people that work, and don't even get to claim taxes. Those are the people who are holding up the economy. And if you don't believe me, look at Florida. They just passed that fucking bill not even a year ago, and now they begging all the migrants, please come back. Just work for a couple of minutes, and I promise I won't lock you up. No, white people said that we was taking their jobs. So here you go, white people. Here you go. Go rebuild Florida. You didn't build it the first time. So how are you going to keep it up? Do you guys actually know what you are doing? So now the Sanchez is begging for the Cubans, the Mexicans, and all the Latinos to come back. Please. I didn't mean it. Because they know Americans will never be able to put in that type of work. You guys are spoiled. You guys are lazy. You guys are bums compared to the migrant workers, compared to the slaves in these prisons who work, and get 5 cents a day type shit, 12 cents an hour type shit. Would you be willing to work for fucking 25 cents an hour? Hell no. Those are the people keeping up your economy. And you better recognize before it's too late, like Florida did. That's why I don't have any problem with these people. Oh, they coming over here. They do. Man, all you motherfuckers are migrants. Look at these European Americans. All you European Americans. I don't give a fuck if you was born in America. If you're white, you are a European American. You are a fucking migrant, just as well as that brown person over there. I don't give a fuck if this paper saying that you are legal or whatever the fuck it is. Y'all better recognize, because shit, I'm telling you. Life hit you fast. You better ask Florida. Oh my God, dog. Let me see if I can find that video. I know I saved it. Oh, yep. I saved it. I know I saved it somewhere.
Hello? Hello? Hey, are you looking for a job? No, I already have a job. Why? Hello? Hey, are you looking for a job? No, I already have a job. Why? There were a couple of hurricanes that hit Florida, and we need people to help rebuild. Oh, you're calling from Florida. No, they signed an anti-immigrant bill over there. That's why I left. Yeah, we're kind of regretting that. What if you came to work for a little bit, and when the job is done, you can leave again? I don't know. I don't want to take anybody's job. The thing is, there's plenty of jobs. We just need more workers. No me digas. It sounds like that bill's not working out for you guys. It's not. We lost more than $12 billion the first year after signing it. Y'all messed around and found out. Anyways, what would it take for you to come back to work? Just give me a work permit and legal status. I have no problem working. Come on, man. That's crazy talk. What if we just paid you? How much? $15 an hour. And we'll pay for your flight, hotel, food, expenses, everything. No, thank you. All right. Let me call Juan next. Hello?
The Department of
Hello? This shit is
the
hilarious.
Department of Defense just codified their right to use lethal force against pro.
Fuck around and find out. 12 billion in the first year after they signed that motherfucking. I'm like, bro, what are you guys gonna do? Like, I went to Florida multiple times. Like, I got family down there. In Florida. There are a lot of fucking brown people down there. You guys are gonna starve without them. And this is why it's important to have class solidarity. You think the homeless is making your neighborhood bad? You think the brown people is taking all your jobs? But no, it's just the capitalists making your life harder. They're making your life hard, just like they make the homeless people life hard, just like they make the migrant life harder. And then they make you guys fight amongst each other. Why can't you see that it's just these couple of motherfuckers right here? What is wrong with you guys? It's not even hard to see. It's not even hard to see, man. Look who's actually benefiting from our labor. Do we benefit from our labor? Come on now. Like you said, fuck around and you gonna find out. Got a couple more stories to share with you guys. So they have not only do the Biden administration give the police the authority to beat on protesters, but they can use lethal force, lethal injections, and there's a lot of shit in that bill that you guys really should be looking up. We're gonna get to a couple of these videos so you guys can look at this shit. Okay.
Florida. I'm out.
The Department of Defense just codified their right to use lethal force against protesters. Yay! Oh, but I thought if Trump gets elected, we'll fall into fascism. Fascism is here, dickhead. Congrats. When people say that the Democrats and the Republicans are both right-wing parties that are trying to push us towards fascism, it's not like we're just talking out of our ass. The precursors for this move have been laid out all throughout the year by the Democratic Party. When Joe Biden and Kamala Harris labeled protesters in DC as terrorist sympathizers, that was a step towards what is happening now. When the current administration praised police officers for violently suppressing people's First Amendment rights, that was a precursor for what is happening now. When a bill was passed with bipartisan support to equate anti-Semitism to anti-Zionism, that was the groundwork groundwork for what is happening now. A lot of you like to swear that the Democrats and Republicans are these sworn enemies, but in reality, they are both bought out by corporate lobbyists in the Israeli regime. Both parties do not give a fuck about American people. They only care about what feeds their pockets. If you think I'm lying, how come Joe Biden was able to bypass Congress multiple times to send billions of dollars worth of aid to a fucking genocide, but could not bypass Congress a singular time to send aid to people who are currently suffering from the effects of Hurricane Helene? Places in America that, as of right now, tens of thousands of people are presumed to be fucking dead. And we can't even muster up a fucking arms embargo, even though the shit is costing our country all this fucking money. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister of Italy, who is a self-proclaimed fascist, has called for an instantaneous arms embargo of the Israeli regime. So now the Democratic and Republican parties are farther right than a self-proclaimed fucking fascist.
Who is that guy? That's Khalid. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Copy I'm about to copy his link for you guys. Copy his link and I'm gonna put it in the comment section for you guys. That's the link to his TikTok. He based as hell. I've been following him for a nice little minute. He based as hell. He never really get it wrong. I don't got really too many disagreements with him. But we have been calling this out. People that's on the far left, the communists, we have been calling this out. We called this out when Joe Biden had broke up the railroad strike, and we was like, this is fascism. He's using the government to break a protest that is fascism. And all his people, oh, that's not fascism. Like, nigga, that's the definition of fascism. That's the definition of fascism. You guys are going down a slippery slope, and it doesn't matter if Trump or Camilla or Biden is in office, because fascism has been here. This country was founded upon white supremacy, colonialism, fascism, rape. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? That's not funny. It's not funny about. That's not funny. A name, Rome. If you go to jail, then will your library project continue? Well, yeah. I got people all in the party waiting to dethrone me and take over, be the chairman, and all kind of shit. So this their time to step up and do their part. But by the time I even go to jail, the building is going to be open and functioning right now. So I'm working on the pipes and the plumbing. So, and I just put down the floor. So I got the carpet, the floor. I got the kitchen floor down. All I got to do is get that shit out of my garage. I got the cabinets. I got the sink and the countertop. That's all in my garage. All I got to do is slap that in once the pipes is done. I got the toilet and the sink at the building. That's getting ready to get put in. So by the time I even go to jail, it's going to be open. I got people that stays by the library. That's a part of the party who's going to be there every day. It's also going to be a tech school. Remember this. It's also going to be a tech school. So the people who's running the tech school is going to be different from the library, because I don't know how to fucking do my own tech. Why would I tell you how to do tech? But it's going to be, they're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? There is always going to be some people there, because a lot of people need help. A lot of my comrades needed a place to stay. So they're going to be there until they can stack up their money and get their own apartment and whatnot. But it's always going to be somebody there at the library. Trust and believe. If you go there tomorrow morning and knock on that door, somebody is going to be there. Trust and believe that. Somebody's always going to be there to take care of the library. So I'm not worried about jail. Jail will not slow me down. It will not shut me up. If anything, it will give me the time that I need to educate myself, to get myself back healthy, to stop all these, to stop these habits, slow down. Well, not slow down. I already slowed down, but to stop completely on these addictions that I have going on in my life. Because if you guys know me, you know that I was battling alcohol for a long time. I was battling alcohol and trying to fight it. And when I tried to quit cold turkey, I had a couple of seizures. And I had to talk to my doctors about this, and they warned me if I go cold turkey, I can end up killing myself. So I had to wind down on Fireball and stuff like that. But I'm feeling way better. I can breathe better. I can run again. I can think clearly now. You know, like you can go back on the old Revolutionary Blackout episodes and be like, damn, that nigga Ron was drunk as fuck. Nigga Ron was drunk as fuck. But yeah, but you know, I don't always look at it like an L, man, because you know, you got to take your punches and roll with it. So if I'm going to jail, this is my time to do some push-ups. It's my time to get back healthy. Maybe get my six-pack back. You know what I'm saying? Quit the cigarettes. Quit the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like you can look at it like, yeah, I know, and that's why, yeah. That's why I drink it, because it sucks. You don't want to get addicted to that shit. You just like, I'm doing this for medicine. I'm doing this to stay alive now, you know. Yeah, but you don't want to wind yourself down. Like my drink of choice is Douce. I can drink a fifth of Douce. Just give me some Vernus and some Douce. Shit, I'm in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But man, jail is not always L, man, because then it give me time to educate the people that's around me. I remember last time I was in jail and I was talking to this one dude. He was older than me. He was trying to write his girlfriend. Oh, much love from California. Keep up the good work, comrade. Thank you for that $5. We appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. Much love right back to you. We need all the love that we can get. But like I was saying, I was talking to this one dude. He wanted to write his girlfriend, but he was illiterate. He was a dope boy. He know how to count money. He know how to get money. He know how to get money. He know how to sell dope. But he was so illiterate. He was like, "Hey, young blood, how you spell love?" Like, okay, I was like 17. What's that? When I was 17, where I was 20. I don't know. Damn, I went to jail so many fucking times. Okay, all I remember is this one time. I was 17 going to 18. He was like, "How you spell love? How you spell hug? How you spell want? How you spell leave? How you spell this? How you spell that?" And I was like, you know what? Let me just write down a whole bunch of words for you. You know what I'm saying? I just wrote down a whole bunch of easy words that I think a nigga would write in his letter or want to write to somebody else, like this is this is that, blah, blah, this and that, blah, blah. And I never belittled him and made him feel like, oh, you older than me, you should know this. Because we are not, you know what I'm saying? We are dumb in some ways. And education wasn't there for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got kicked out of the schools. A lot of us didn't have schools to go to, especially in the early 80s and the late 90s. You know, the crack was running wild. Drugs running wild. I never belittled them. So this would be my time to teach a lot of prisoners about socialism, about communism, how we can actually come together, how we can probably run this jail if we wanted to. You know, but it's a bitch. I hate to be away from my kids. I hate to be away from my family. Yeah, but I know what I did. You know, I did make those terroristic threats, and I'm gonna have to take that plea because, you know, I'm just. It is what it is. Man up, nigga. You man up. Take those L's, man. You know what you did. You know what you said. You know, I can't say, hey, it was him. Even though I was going through a manic. I was going through some mental shit, man. You know, I almost got killed on the freeway and the police beat my ass at the fucking library. And I was just going through some shit. You know? So, hey, take those L's, nigga. You know what you did. I'm going to come out stronger. I'm going to come out smarter. You know? Probably get some dental work. Probably can't afford to take out this last tooth. Probably go get a GED, you know? Shit. It ain't all bad, but it ain't all good. Yeah. That's just the limits that life throw you in America. It is what it is. Now, I'm gonna continue to say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If they can sit here as my people get killed off and be used as slave labor, I should be able to say what the fuck I feel. Straight the fuck. I should be able to say whatever the fuck I feel. The GED classes in jail is free. Man. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Stepping, thank you for the 2141. Thank you for that donation. I'm just seeing that. I'm sorry. My stepdaughter just texted me. I love my stepdaughter. Even though she freaking old. Oh, fuck you guys. Oh man, where was the last story? Oh my god. Oh, this shit. Oh, hold on, let me share the screen. Oh shit. This is the shit that I be saying to these young niggas, man. You should have heard the shit I was saying to them young niggas on the streets yesterday, man. What's that, yesterday? Day before. What's that, yesterday, day before? Yeah, that was day before. Man, you should have heard what I was saying. I was like, don't lose your killer instinct. We all love killers. Everybody loves a killer, but nobody loves a murderer. A murderer is just a killer without a motive. He just do it because he wants to. A killer is somebody who's driven, somebody with a goal in mind. Everybody loves a killer. Killers protect. Killers make you feel safe. You know, channel your anger. Don't go out just hurting anybody just because you can. Hurt the people that deserve it.
For real. Because with your type of person, we could take over.
You say, me trying to get them young niggas to use all that ignorance to overthrow the system and start a revolution.
Because with your type, we could take over this shit for real. Because with your type of person you are, man, I'm telling you, dog, we take over the world together. We can.
It's fucking true, bro. We can get all these pissed off young people to just channel their anger into the right directions, man. Oh my God, we can have a revolution in no fucking time. All these motherfuckers who don't care to kill, to live, or die, we should be putting them into militant spots. We should be giving them a platform to voice their concerns. Yes, everybody loves a killer. That's why support our troops was so effective. Yes. Everybody loves a killer. You can't tell me, come on, man. Like, I grew up around quote unquote serial killers, but then they was community leaders. They only killed when they had to. They only killed when somebody came to harm us, shoot up our block, sell dope to kids, sell dope to pregnant women. Everybody loves a killer. Nobody loves a murderer. This is why the troops right now don't get no love, because we figured out that they were just murderers without a motive. There wasn't no real reason for them to be over there. They're lying. No weapons of mass destruction. Nobody trying to overthrow us. Nobody hating on us because of our freedom. You guys are murderers. Yep, we halfway there. But then we get pulled back because everybody be so pussy. Were they gonna bomb us? Well, not if you killed a nigga who in control of the bombs. He go to your grocery store. He goes to your favorite restaurant. You don't even know who the fuck he is. You don't even know who the fuck he is. And he move around your neighborhood like it's nothing. He done killed 10,000 kids and just walking around and you bagging up this nigga groceries. Yes, for the corporations, there was motive. For the soldiers, there was no reason for them to be anywhere but here taking care of our people. Anyways, thank you to everybody who had donated to Talk for the Poor. If you can, we are stacking up money for a dumpster. I need a dumpster. I have a lot of stuff in my basements I have to throw away. It's either this. I pay a $500 bill, $500 ticket, because that's how much I paid last time. When I threw all that shit on my building, they charged me $500. Yeah, to pick up some trash. So it's either I pay for a dumpster or I pay for a ticket. So I'd rather not have the city keep coming on my building because I got so much shit that needs to be done before they start to call their inspectors. They're like, well, you guys fixing up this building, huh? Let us send the inspector. I'm like, no. We just painted the outside. That's it. We just painted the outside. That's it. But those are my ultimatums right now. I have to make sure that everything gets out of that building so I won't get the people sick. Whoever comes in there, it's a lot of shit that's fucked up. I'm working on the piping, the plumbing, the flooring. I'm almost done with the flooring. I need some plywood and I need a bigger sander than the one I have right now because the floor is so uneven because of that water leak that it's almost impossible to get the floor straight. So I'm just going to finesse it, make it right, and go from there. So working on floors. Then I'm going to be going into the bathroom, and then I'm going to be working on the kitchen. So it's coming together. It's looking good. For all you guys who haven't seen it, I got some updates on my Twitter. Rome from 6 Mile. Let me see if I can find. Some pictures for you guys. Pictures, videos. Fireballs are killer, red hots, and booze. Just take a big shot of Pepto before you go to bed. Y'all motherfuckers are professional. I thought I was an alcoholic. What the hell is that? Let me read that over. Fireballs are killer, red hots, and booze. Just take a big shot of You saying Pepto-Bismol? The pink shit? What the hell that supposed to do? That give you an extra buzz, a boost? Or you saying I'm going to shit myself? Y'all motherfuckers some professionals. Shit.
Okay, so far so good. Please do so some more tarp. So I'll say about
I finally got a vacuum cleaner. I was vacuuming for like 2 days straight. Shout out to BB giving me that damn vacuum. I appreciate it, man. But you still gonna die from Lebanon. Still gonna get you, man. It smells so much better in there, y'all. Y'all just do not know. It smells so much better, man. I put that I love my carpet shit down. Oh, I forgot to tell TikTok. I'm building a library. Yep, it's a little mess right now, but don't pay attention to that shit. So we got cleaned up, threw away a lot of stuff. I don't know why the fuck it's not showing my lives. Because I know I went live, but I was trying to show you all the piping that I had, what I was working on, but I guess I can't. Me and the chairman. I got to get this picture framed. I'm hating ass niggas. Oh, the chairman said stop using his dad name. No, the fuck he didn't, bro. He thought we was making money. I told him, like, nigga. Money? Where? Oh my God, bro. Hey, where my OG followers at?
There is a ruling class, and there is us. For far too long, we have fought the same battles, received lip service, been used, ridiculed, and ignored. We say no more. No to the laws that favor corporate interest over us. No to the institution of greed. No to the lobbyists disguised as civil servants. Our labor laws are outdated. Our wages are stagnant, while CEOs make 300 times more than us. If you are not too big to fail, you fail. No, we earn you your income. We play by rules while you bend and rewrite them. We didn't initiate the class war in this country, but we will end it. Unions have always set the standard. Minimum wage, weekends, safety. We fight for the right to bargain, to protest, to strike, and we are not done. So what's the difference this time around? How do we take on organized greed? We build a movement. We do it with organized labor.
Such a fucking waste. Every time I see that goddamn commercial, I'm like, oh my God, that shit. I love the experience, but that shit is so embarrassing. Oh my God. That shit is so embarrassing, man. Oh my God. James, thank you for that $10 sticker. Got rid of the mold, I imagine. Almost. Some had came back because the water had some water. My basement had flooded. Yep, at the library. That at the library. Yep, that's the library. It looked way different from when I first. I gotta find them old pictures, y'all. I gotta find them real old pictures to where it wasn't nothing in that fucking building. T2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes helps you stop drinking. I bet. Oh, so I don't have heartburn. Okay. That's what the Pepto is for. No, but it's cinnamon, and that's nice. It's excess spice. It's like a great place, man, in the community. Oh yeah, it's gonna look so fucking good, boy. Man, I'm thinking about buying a whole bunch of bricks and building me a brick, not a brick oven, but I'm thinking about building a fire pit for the homeless, so they can just burn shit in there. If I'm not there, or if they can't get in the building, they'll be able to heat themselves up for a couple of minutes, you know. Man, if I was burning, I would have been telling niggas, burn this bitch down. But he played his role, man. It is what it is. We all get food. Sometimes, man, it sucks, but damn, man, that was just a waste of time, man. I could have really been driving home some other shit. I could have really been doing something else. You know, that bench still right there, too. The kids love this bench because it's right outside of a high school. I'll be seeing people take pictures of it. I'm like, yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Oh, shit, I didn't see this. Oh, I guess I did. My nigga, my brown nigga.
What's poppin'? We got Chuck Moody in the house. What's good? We're free Palestine.
The people are gonna do it. Politicians ain't gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
That's my brother.
Oh, I'm chuckling.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had to mask up because all my masking comrades. Oh my god, you're not masking in public with all the fucking people. Nah. How you don't know if I want to die, bro? How you don't know if I wanted to die? Come on, huh? Shit. Oh my god. A truck did my truck, I forgot. Oh my god. And I bet he didn't even pull it off. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go over to his house and get that fucking tree off my truck. I forgot about that. Shit. Rocket stove. Glenn Ford got fooled by Obama once. Check out the rocket stoves. Less wood, better heat. Rocket stove. Rocket stove. What? This thing cheap as hell. I'm on the show. Yeah, I'm about to. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. My girlfriend had came down. That thing is cheap as fuck. $40 fucking dollars. Hold on. $40. $40. Let me squeeze my tight ass up in here. Bro, I can literally tie this to the building. They got one for $100 now. This shit badass. You can cook on this damn thing. Okay. So that's what I might do. I might get the $100 one. That way they can come eat and get warm and sit down on help develop them modern version. You help develop them? Well, shit, you build it for free. Don't buy shit. Man, I don't know how to weld. I know how to build, but I don't know how to weld. That's steel. I don't know how to weld. Will you take a check? Yeah. You just gonna have to DM me on Twitter or email me because I don't want to give my address out on her. You know, you're gonna have to mail it to me. Excuse me. God damn, gassy. Welding is easy, man. Oh, shut up, lying. I welded before. That shit ain't easy. And they make fun of you. The OG welders will make fun of you. It's not fun. It's not easy. Maybe you was born with that shit, but not me. That's not easy. This is my email. But if you ever welded something in front of a welder, they're going to make fun of you. And I don't like that. They're going to talk about you. They're like, look at the apprentice. Look at the apprentice. He's fucking up. Come on now. Let's stop acting like y'all don't make fun of apprentice. Then that shit bad on your eyes. It's bad on your eyes. Oh my God. It's bad. even when you got the fucking protection, it's bad. It's bright. You got to really know what you are doing. You got to start welding at a young age in order to perfect it. I'm 32 years old. Hey, Ron. Yo. What's poppin', man? That's forever gonna be your name forever. King People fucked up your life. That's your life to all black people. Yeah, not good to breathe. Man, yeah, welding is not an easy job, man. You gotta really know what you're doing, man. You can really hurt yourself. You can cut yourself on those very sharp metal pieces. If you swallow some of them, like, oh man, internal bleeding. Yeah. But I appreciate all my welders. I appreciate all my workers, man. It don't matter where you work, what is your profession, whether it be sex work, fast food, welding, all work deserves respect. All labor deserves respect. And if any of y'all say some silly ass names, this whole class is gonna be filled my making ice cream. I got some extra pints. Oh yeah. Bring some of that shit. You know where I live, nigga. You welcome anytime. You know where I live. Bring that shit by. I was high as hell, nigga. I gave some of that shit to my stepdaughter. She was like, shit. This shit is, man. Support Aaron, y'all. If y'all in Michigan, support Aaron. He got a business going on. He infused marijuana in ice cream. The ultimate summer snack. The ultimate summer snack. Marijuana and ice cream. Like, and it's so fucking potent. It really tastes like you're eating a blunt without the tobacco, but it's really fucking potent. Couple of spoonfuls, you're gonna feel something. That's coming from an OG weed head who has been smoking since I was 16, 17. It is potent. If you are in Michigan, get in touch with Aaron or get in touch with me. If you want some fucking infused ice cream, that shit good. I ain't gonna lie. He can chop up those pecans just a little bit finer. But other than that, I have no other complaints. He's a communist. So support your local communists. Addicts should not be in jail. They should be in the hospital strictly for addicts. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, but that shit don't work like that. I remember some dude, I don't know, it was a girl. She went to a hospital. This is like her 5th time being caught with some meth. She dropped dirty. She was on probation and all that shit. And she got to go to the hospital 21 days and they was going to let her out. Now, and the same judge in the same courtroom, second offense, black man, got caught with some weed, 60 days, 60 to 120 days in the county. So it really depends on who's the judge. If you got complexion for the protection and all the other shit, it really depends, man. If that judge cooler, if the judge not racist, or if they why summer? Because who the fuck eating all that goddamn ice cream in the winter? You crazy? Oh yeah, I'm gonna criticize everything. I'm gonna find a reason to hate on something. If the rehabs don't actually work, how would you take that information? Rosie O'Donnell daughter busted with meth, needles all around kids. Cops raid. I bet she ain't go to jail. That's fucked up. I'm about to mosey over to Rosie O'Donnell's with McDonald's, jump on her lap and watch The Sopranos. Oh, I love that fucking white boy. I'm about to mosey over to Rosie O'Donnell's with McDonald's, jump on her lap and watch a soprano. It feels so wrong, but it feels so right, but it's all right. It's okay with me. I'll do my steps all by myself. I don't need nobody to play. But if you just give me a chance, I can put you on the trance the way I dance. But nobody can play with me, so I'm taking my ball and going home. Home. I'm that guy, man. Shove a diamond up my hind end and crush it with my butt, much as why I cut vocals. Stuff a mud hole in your ass, girl. Now let's cuddle.
You're upset at people criticizing Kamala Harris because you don't have the spine to do so. You're so afraid of Donald Trump that you're not even assessing the person that you're endorsing. It is not our fault that you don't have the spine to actually think about what you're doing before you do it. Some people actually care about the material change in this world and not just hearing things that sound good. The backbone of Kamala Harris's supporters are people who like to hear good things, but not actually see good things. The people that are criticizing Kamala Harris want to actually see good things. And what makes it so sinister is that y'all behave so much like abusive parents, only hearing the worst of what you want to hear and then reacting to that instead of taking the entire criticism for what it is. We're saying that she doesn't have an appropriate stance on genocide. She doesn't have an appropriate stance on guns. She doesn't have an appropriate stance on what's going on with our climate, right? And y'all are like, no, I don't like the fact that you're coming after a black woman. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. And that's exactly why y'all may lose her the election, because y'all are not listening to us. Y'all are only listening to react. Y'all are not listening to listen. And what pisses me off is that we want what y'all want in the end, but y'all are so superficial with.
And see, this is what I love this handsome brother. I'm gonna share his his TikTok in the comments below. So you guys can go down, watch him, follow him. He's a handsome, smart dude. But they don't want what we want, brother. They don't want what we want. We want liberation. You know, we want to see the future. You know what I'm saying? We want better for the future. They want us in place. They want white supremacy. They want to thrive under white supremacy. They don't want the same things as us, brother. And that's where I disagree with you on. Because liberals have the education just as well as communists do. But they reject our education for white supremacy. They don't want the same things. Yeah, he is a handsome ass dude. I ain't gonna lie. If he was in my school, I'd be hating on his ass, low key. If I was growing up in the neighborhood with him, I'd be as big as Bully. He got good hair and a handsome face. Like, nigga. Like, what the fuck, man?
What y'all want. Y'all don't actually want to do the work for what y'all want. Y'all want to say, just give me someone that says the things I want to hear and I'll vote for them. And that's weird. It's weird. Not to mention that she's gone further right every month and y'all have followed her, leaving multiple demographics behind with valid issues. But somehow y'all think she's going to run away with the election in November? Y'all.
And then.
Hello? Hey, are you looking for a job? No, I already have a job. Why? Hello?
They are more mad at us for mispronouncing Kamala Harris' name than they are mad at Kamala Harris for killing kids, for starving out our people that live here, saying that they have no more money for these people. They get more pissed off at us mispronouncing her name than they do about a genocide. They get more pissed off about us mispronouncing her name Yes, we are all given the same information. And actually, I'm a lot dumber than a lot of you people. Like, when it comes down to school smarts, I don't have those degrees, those bachelors, those masters. Hell, I don't even have a high school diploma. But it don't take a fucking genius to say 1 + 1 equals what? But in the liberal world, 1 + 1 equals Trump bad. Yes. And that's what I was trying to explain to people. I was trying to explain to this black woman in Detroit. oh, you call her this. I was like, you know why it's hard for black people to pronounce her name? Even though black people have some of the most unique names in the fucking world. We have fucking multiple syllables in our names. My sister had 4 syllables in her first name because it's not a black person's name. What black person have you ever ran into that was named Kamala? You never ran into a black person named Kamala. That is not a common name in the black community, and that's why it's so hard for black people to pronounce it, because it's an Indian name. I just call her Cam. Shit. I call her a bitch. I call her a drunk. I call her a war criminal. I call her anything but her name. She lucky motherfuckers even trying to pronounce her name right. Because I'll just call you Holocaust Harris. How about that? You don't want me mispronouncing it? There you go. Holocaust Harris. The fuck? Hills up Harris. You motherfuckers. I call her a cab, scab, war criminal, white supremacist. I don't give a damn. Mispronounce her name. Fuck it. The fuck? Because you know who names we can't call on no more? All the motherfuckers that she killed. So fuck them. They can't even call their people names no more. We got one more story before we get out of here. This one is for my people out there in Cuba. Before we get to this next story, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Cash App, Tour for the Poor. PayPal, Unholy Rome 6. Venmo, Tour for the Poor, all lowercase. If you guys aren't hip, we're trying to get a dumpster at the library. I got an ultimatum. It's either I pay $500 for Detroit for a ticket, or I pay $400 for a dumpster, and we just throw it out and get it going. So if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor so we can get the library clean. It's already looking good, but the shit that y'all don't see is a mess. So I'm trying to get all that shit out of there so I can start painting get the plumber for the basement and start dry locking my basements. And I gotta re-dry lock the basement floors also after the plumber guy leaves. So if you can, please donate below to the links below. I appreciate you guys so much. But this one is about my people out there in Cuba. Right now, their power grid is out. I believe this happened yesterday. or the day before it has started. But the power grid is out. And a lot of the people, a lot of the natives there are blaming America. So let's get on this story. Let's see if I can find it. Yep. Right here.
The island nation of Cuba says its power grid has suffered a total disconnection, plunging the entire country into a blackout. Schools were closed and all non-vital government services were halted today. Non-essential industries sent most workers home. The Cuban Ministry of Energy says the cause of the blackout is under investigation.
Ain't no investigation needed. Ain't no investigation needed, bro. We know America is doing this shit. Look, dude, if you guys can't tell that the empire is falling, I feel sorry for you. We have the DPRK out here now. The American colonies are falling. The American grip is falling all around the world. The American grip is getting released all around the world, man. And they are looking to take a lot of people out with them. This is deliberately. They did this deliberately. And I believe just like they did here in Texas, where the poor parts of Texas, their power grid was out. But the nice parts of Texas, they have generators and backup power grids. Why? How would a whole island just go out like that? And now we have these bootlickers. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you let these fucking commies run the country and blah blah. Nigga, they don't own that. They don't own their own land. What are you talking about? They have no government control over their own land, let alone control over their own power grid. This isn't socialist doing. This is work of capitalism. When have a socialist nation ever deprived their people of power, resources, infrastructure? You never in the history of socialist societies. That was the least of our worries. Capitalist societies are the only ones who do this. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm glad that she just brought up this story because I remember this. I'm about to share my screen with you guys one more time. Yep, happened in Venezuela. It happened in Venezuela too. It's a way to keep these people on their fucking knees. It's a way to keep people on their fucking knees.
Welcome to White Collar Crimes That Radicalized Me. Let's talk about Welcome to White Collar Crimes That Radicalized Me. Let's talk about the downfall of Enron. This one is a doozy because the Enron scandal wasn't just about corporate greed. It was about a system that allowed it to flourish. It was about deregulation, political influence, and a financial environment that was designed to benefit the powerful at the expense of the public. We're going to peel back the layers to understand not just how Enron deceived everyone, but how the rules of the game were rigged in their favor. In the 1980s and the 1990s, a wave of deregulation swept through the energy industry, particularly under the administration of President Ronald Reagan, and it was continued under President H.W. Bush. So these policies aimed to reduce government oversight, allowing markets to quote unquote self-regulate. This hands-off approach to energy markets created a fertile ground for companies like Enron to thrive. Now, Enron began as an energy company, but with the deregulation of the energy sector in the 1990s, they saw a new opportunity: energy trading. This allowed them to directly sell electricity and natural gas like stocks. What you're doing when you have stocks is you're essentially betting on the price fluctuations in the market. You're essentially saying, hey, I'm buying this stock because I believe in this company. I looked at all the due diligence and I believe that it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Okay, now peep game and lock in, because in the 1990s, the deregulation continued under President Bill Clinton. And the way that it continued was with the repeal of something called the Glass-Steagall Act in 1999. Now, this was a major turning point. Now, this act had been passed back in 1933 when things had started to get a little bit sus, and the purpose of it was to basically separate commercial and investment banking. So its repeal opened the floodgates for companies to take bigger risks. Now, during this time, you had energy companies, including Enron, now benefiting from a lack of strict oversight in their financial operations. They were basically like, cool, the government's out of our business and we can do whatever we want. Enron took that personally and basically said, okay, this is cool. Now we basically get less eyes on our accounting practices and we could just do our own financial dealings. This gave them a lot more room to experiment and eventually to defraud. California energy crisis from 2000 to 2001 is one of the clearest examples of how Enron manipulated the system. So California had deregulated its energy markets in the mid 1990s, and that allowed companies like Enron to trade energy freely. But Enron wasn't just trading. They were manipulating the market to create artificial shortages, the practice called gaming the market. And so Enron would cause blackouts and energy shortages in California, which would drive up the prices more than 800% while they reaped the profits. Meanwhile, it was the Californian residents and businesses that paid for the price, all the while suffering from skyrocketing energy bills and rolling blackouts. Enron wasn't just a powerful corporation. It had hella powerful homies. Kenneth Lay, the CEO of Enron, was a close friend and major campaign contributor to President George W. Bush. This meant that the Enron executives had hella play in Washington. They were so tight that Lay was even rumored to be considered for a top energy position in the Bush administration. So having this level of political clout allowed Enron to push for even more favorable regulations to avoid scrutiny as their schemes started to become more and more dangerous. They just kept piling up. In fact, during the California energy crisis, the Bush administration resisted calls for federal intervention. He did so by citing their free market principles. So by the time the crisis had actually come to an end, Enron had already made billions of dollars at the expense of Californians. So now it's 2001 and Enron's facade is beginning to crack. And it's beginning to crack because you have financial analysts asking hard questions about Enron's mysterious finances. So at the core of the problem, Enron had started to use this overly complicated accounting practice, something called mark-to-market accounting. Okay. What this allowed for was for Enron to log potential future profits as
Basically
current
passing off debt.
revenue. Stay with me now. Think about those finance bro influencers who sell you a course on how they made $1 million, but in actuality, the majority of their income is coming from selling the course itself. Same with the mark-to-marketing accounting. Enron appeared like they were making a profit based on future deals but they hadn't actually brought in the cash yet. The money itself wasn't coming from the core business, or in the influencer case, the influencer strategy. In Enron's case, the energy trading. It was more so coming from manipulating the numbers. So the core sales for the influencer or the accounting tricks for Enron. And they did this for no reason other than to create the illusion of success. The financial analysts are like, okay, hey, y'all, this math ain't mathin'. And it wasn't mathing because in reality, they were hiding massive losses in off the books partnerships that were created by the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Andrew Fastow. And something important to remember here is they purposefully overcomplicate these financial instruments so you have no clue what they're talking about and you check out. He called them special purpose entities, and these special purpose entities were designed to keep Enron's debt off of their balance sheet, giving the illusion of financial health. So imagine that you have a lot of debt from overconsumption at Amazon, but you don't want your partner to know how much you owe. So you make a secret deal with your friend to hold that debt for you so it doesn't look like you owe anything. On paper, it looks like you don't have any debt. But in reality, you still owe a lot of money. It's just hidden with your homie. That is what Enron did. They called it special purpose entities, which is basically secret side companies that would hide their debts and their losses. And this made Enron look like they were doing really well, even though they were actually losing a lot of money. And it was a way to trick everyone into thinking that their company was actually profitable. Were essentially creating the value of their own company. They were saying, this is how much our company is worth based upon the money that we haven't made. You should invest in us. And people did. And by the time the truth came out, it was too late. Enron filed for bankruptcy in 2001, and it became the largest corporate bankruptcy in U.S. history of all time. Their stock went from $90 to less than $1 in just a couple months. Investors lost over $74 billion. Thousands of employees lost their life savings and their jobs. The downfall of Enron taught us many things about greed, corruption, and the role of government in regulating industries. Perhaps the most important lesson in this is deregulation without oversight leads to disaster. Unfettered capitalists cannot be trusted. The next time you hear somebody being a ride or die for deregulation as a path to prosperity, I hope that you remember Enron. This was a company that had everything except ethics. It should be a reminder to you that sometimes the people who are most deserving of scrutiny aren't the ones on the streets, but the ones in the boardroom. The ones.
So yeah, all this shit is by design. All the blackouts, all the bad water that's running through your pipes, all of that shit is by design. They shut off the shit when they don't want you to have it. I'm gonna put the creator of that video, her link in the comments so you guys can go check her out. She's dope as fuck. I just found her a couple of days ago. She's dope as hell. Really informative. Videos might be a little long, but education. It's education. I'll take it any way I can get it. But yes, all this is by design. Cuba power grid didn't just give out. They shut it down. And they have, well, I hate to say it, they have a right to do it because it's unregulated. No oversight. Nobody to hold these people accountable but themselves. Did anyone go to jail? No. No. Rich people don't go to jail, man. If that was the case, the bankers would have went to jail when they sent us down in 2008. And this was 7 years after that. Whew. But like I said, everything is by design in this capitalist hellhole. Nothing is going down. They are shutting it down. They are trying to kill you. They are trying to get rid of as many people as possible. They believe in population control. We don't. I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe in population control. I don't believe we're overpopulated. I don't believe in none of the shit that comes out of a white supremacist's mouth. They're looking for a reason to kill your ass off. There was a wind advisory in California, so they started shutting off power all over. Never spent money to put lines underground to protect against wildfires. Just shut people power off for 2.5 days. You know what 2.5 days can do to a motherfucker who's on oxygen, who's on hospice, who's like on their fucking deathbed? You know what 2.5 days can be a long fucking time for somebody who's disabled, somebody who's sick, somebody who's old and live alone. 2.5 days can feel like an eternity. People can die in 2.5 days. And we've seen that what happened in Texas during that winter. Texas froze over. They shut down everybody's power and people died. People died. And it sucks because, and people was making fun of them because they died because they didn't know not to put their generators in their houses or the garage, and carbon monoxide poisoning and stuff like that. People made fun of those people because they tried to survive the best way that they could, but they didn't know how. They didn't teach you survival. They taught you how to be a worker. And that's why when shit goes down, you just die. It sucks. You saw that shit with TD Bank and money laundering. All his ex did was pay a fine. Yeah, I saw that shit. I was gonna speak on it, but Sabby did a great segment on it. Yeah, I saw that shit, man. I saw that shit. Yes, insulation needs to be refrigerated. Yes, and somebody who has a brother that's diabetic, that shit can be killer, man. And you know, it can kill him. It can kill him. So, hey, 2.5 days. That's enough. That's enough time to kill off some disabled people. And that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to kill off disabled and mentally ill people. Whew. Oh yeah, they know what area you live in. They know by the zip code. They know which power grids to shut down by which zip code, because they know black people only live in these zip code areas. The Mexicans and the Latinos only live in these areas. The whites live in these areas. The poor whites in these areas. The trailer parks in these areas. They know where you are. They know where you are, and they know what to shut down. They know who they are targeting. They know who they are targeting. So this is what I say. Next time there's a blackout in your neighborhood, gather up all of your neighbors and go to the whitest neighborhood that you can find and just take over. Run in one of those empty houses. Run in one of those empty houses and take that bitch over. Because nobody deserves to go without. And if we have to go without, we're gonna take what we need. Or everybody gonna go without. And if they try to push her out of that motherfucker, shut down their shit. Cut down their power lines. Let them live how you gotta live. Yeah, that's why they collect all that race data from surveys. Yeah, what the fuck? What do you think they doing? What they call it? Damn it! Just had it on the tip of my tongue. When they go, fuck. I got a brain fart. I ain't smoked today. Excuse me. Yeah, when they go down census. When they do those census, they know where the fuck y'all at. They're like, oh yeah, this is a poor neighborhood. This is poor. This is poor. These motherfuckers are poor. Yeah, we're gonna kill these niggas. Krinko, hey, I remember you. Just because I love you and your message and activism, Rome. Great seeing you in Union Park, Chicago. Hey, I'll be back out there pretty soon. I'm trying to put some stuff together with the Black Panthers and the Young Lords, so I will be out there pretty soon. Pretty soon. You guys have held it down. I love to see all those people out there in Union Park showing solidarity for the Palestinians, showing solidarity for the people of Congo, Sudan, Iran, Afghanistan. I seen a couple of oh, you look like that white lady who was at the California show with Dr. Jill Stein. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was great to see all those people out there. But what he said, empty houses aren't connected to electricity. And the other plan, no, empty houses aren't. 9 times out of 10, empty houses are not. Oh, and thank you for that $20. Are not connected to no lights. That's one of the main things that they do. Like if the house caught fire or if somebody has anybody haven't been there for a while, they take the wire that connects to the house off of the power line. So a lot of these houses aren't connected. But what we used to do when we had the squatting houses, my father-in-law at the time, his uncle used to put the power lines back on for us. Like if we found the house that was nice enough. No, y'all don't. No, all white people don't look alike. Don't say that. But he would put the power lines back on the house. We would get like half. It would only power like half of the house. That's probably like the front room, kitchen, and like a bathroom. But if it's like a 2-story, 3-story house, you probably won't get power in your basement and up in your upstairs. But yeah, you can get some power, but it's not gonna be like how you do when the lights are on in your name. But there's a way, there's a will, and there's a way. But I would say go to those white neighborhoods, go to those rich neighborhoods. That is the best thing that you can do as a poor person, is to go infiltrate those those rich neighborhoods, so they won't have to see your poor ass anymore. So when something happens like this again, the rich people gonna be stepping up like, hey, we don't want to see them poor niggas here again. Rome, as soon as you mentioned that talk about population control, my grandma mentioned how we'll have to do a benefit election for all of her health insurance will be taken away. Oh man. Damn, that sucks. Oh man. Can I say this? How can I say this? They're not going to take our lives serious until we take theirs. That's the nicest way I can put it. They're not going to take our lives serious unless we start to take theirs. When these insurance companies, when these CEOs of these insurance companies start dropping like flies, and the people is voicing like, we did this and you are next. That's the only time that they're going to take us serious. Like, we don't have to go full-fledged war with these people. We can be calculated on who we target. There are pressure and power points to certain things. And if we hit the right people, we can get our message across and get better benefits out of it. But they will not take our life serious unless we start to take theirs. And I'm dead ass serious. But I got to get up out of here, you guys. I got a lot to do. I got to call my daughter, call my stepdaughter, call my son, call people on the fucking care party. I got to call AJ, make sure he made it back to the library straight. I got a lot of things to do. I'm a very busy man. Damn, man, that shit suck. I hate being busy. I want to be lazy. I really do. And to your grandma, I said, much love. Tell her to stay strong. Tell her to stay strong, because man, they want her to be weak so bad, so bad. Can't give up. Fight to the end, man. You gotta fight to the end. We don't live forever. Hell, we don't even live long. But give it all you got. I got much love for her. She's right there with you. Tell her I love you. You stay strong. You fought and you stayed alive this long. Teach what you can. Teach what you can. And do what you can with the time that you have left. We don't get to live forever. But fuck, make something out of it. I hate that you have to go through this. I really do. But this is the reality of a lot of us. A lot of us. You know, I lost my grandmother to cancer. And our family never been the same since. It usually happened like that. The grandmas pass away and the family just, because y'all was the glue to hold the family together. But you got to remind the family that this shouldn't make or break them, because we seen this day coming. We seen this day coming. We knew that they was going to do something to try to kill her off sooner than later, because she's not contributing to society like she was back when she was in her early teens or her late 20s. She's not working those jobs anymore. She can't get up and pay all those fucking taxes anymore. So they feel like she is a burden and they want to kill her off. And that's the truth. They want to kill her off just like they want to kill off the homeless. They want to kill her off just like how they want to kill off the poor, because we're not contributing to society and their economy. They have to pay you now. They have to pay you Social Security now. They have to pay you these things now, and they don't want to. They thought you was going to be dead before they was going to have to pay those benefits out. That's why they keep raising the age, to be able to accept them. That's why they keep raising the age, because they thought y'all would have been dead. They thought the fucking older generations would have been dead with the lack of health care and all that shit. They was like, what the fuck is keeping these motherfuckers alive? And it's disdain. It's disdain. It's hate. Let it drive you. Let it keep you alive. Yes, love is a good thing. Love will keep you running, but hate will keep you in the driver's seat. Hate these people, and you will live forever. And I don't mean like in your body. Hate these people. Speak up. You will have people, you will have people repeating your words, repeating your teachings, and this is how we live forever through each other. Stay strong. I love you guys. We're gonna end the show here. If you guys can donate to Tour for the Poor, once again, I'm trying to get a dumpster. I'm trying to pay AJ. Your mother 88. Wow. Man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got to have more hate for them than they have for you. You got to have more hate for them than they have for you. Because if it wasn't for the hate that I have in my heart, I probably would have offed myself. If it wasn't for the hate that I have towards these people, I would have blamed myself for the predicament that I am in today, and I would have killed myself because of it. I would have blamed myself. I would have been continuing to blame myself. When I was homeless out there in the streets, I said, what the fuck? What did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? I'm blaming myself, not knowing that this is what the government has set up for me. They knew exactly where they wanted me to be. They know exactly what they wanted me to be, and they got what they wanted out of me. They got jail time from me. They got free labor from me. They got all these things, man. Don't let them make you take yourself out. Take them before they take you out. But donate to Tour for the Poor, you guys. I love you guys. Trying to get a dumpster at the library. I'm going to be back at the library pretty soon, just a couple of days. I've been at the library for 2 weeks straight. I just needed a break. I wanted to sleep in my bed and shit in the toilet. Yes, I have been shitting in the bucket, but that's what comes with the fucking thing. So, hey, you know, well, not in a bucket, in a bag that's in a bucket, I should say. There you go. But man, I love y'all, man. Y'all stay strong. I got to get up out of here and make some phone calls. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing nothing tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing. So tune in. It's gonna be another surprise stream. I really don't Have y'all ever tried to masturbate in a cold ass building? I'm like, damn, I need some. Oh my God. Don't tell the kids. Oh my God, man. I thought something was wrong with me, nigga. It's like reptile dysfunction already? I'm 30. Oh my God. Oh shit. Nigga, I was sexually frustrated. You been in the building for 2 weeks. Oh my God, nigga. I try to pull out all the stops. Grab these, grab them. Ain't working, bro. Grab the balls. It ain't working, bro. You just quit, nigga. Just stop. Wash my hands. Fuck. Damn it. All right. I gotta go.